Welcome back to the AIPOP podcast. All right, are you ready? Get ready to rumble because we are diving deep into the 2025 Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? This deep dive is going to be about way more than just the match itself. We're going to explore the power of fandom, finding inspiration in unexpected places, and the lasting legacy of a true wrestling icon. We've got some really great source material to work with today.
Awesome.
Blake Ustreacher, he has some predictions for potential surprise entrants. And I'm telling you, these predictions will make you say, whoa, didn't see that coming.
I can't wait.
And we're also going to hear Dana Hunsinger, Bembo's personal story about her son Nolan and his amazing connection to John Cena.
It's going to be fascinating to see how the excitement for this event is intertwined with those deeply personal stories of fandom. Really shows how these larger-than-life spectacles can have such a profound impact on our lives.
Exactly. So the 2025 Royal Rumble is going down at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The energy is electric. Rumors are swirling, and everyone's on the edge of their seats. Blake Ustreacher throws out some names that could seriously shake things up. Randy Orton,
Oh, wow.
AJ Styles, Joe Hendry,
Oh, yeah.
Goldberg,
Big names.
even The Rock.
You'll notice a theme here. Many of these potential returns, like Orton and Goldberg, they represent a certain era of WWE. This kind of suggests that the 2025 Rumble might be playing on nostalgia, appealing to longtime fans like yourself.
You're right. It's like WWE is tapping into our collective memory banks, bringing back those figures who really defined our early wrestling fandom. And each of these names carries its own weight,
Yeah.
its own legacy. You, of course, remember Joe Hendry's captivating persona from his previous run. I mean, his return could bring a unique flavor to the Rumble, especially if he clashes with someone like Gunther,
Right.
whose technical prowess is unmatched.
Unmatched.
And then there's The Rock. I mean,
Ugh.
come on. The electrifying star power, the people's champion. His return wouldn't just be a surprise. It would be a seismic event.
Absolutely. And that unpredictable element is amplified when you consider the personal stakes involved. For fans like Nolan, his story reminds us that these aren't just fictional characters battling it out in the ring. They're symbols, they're inspirations, they're sources of strength for people going through real-life challenges.
You're absolutely right. Let's talk about Nolan. Dana Hunsinger Bembo paints such a vivid picture of his journey as a Cena fan. It's incredible how Cena became this anchor for him, this symbol of resilience during a time when his world was completely turned upside down. We're talking about everything from wanting the same haircut to becoming a Patriots fan because of Cena's Massachusetts roots.
And that WrestleMania trip to New Orleans, now that's dedication. It shows how deep this connection goes. It's more than just entertainment. It's a source of strength, a way to connect with something larger than himself.
Speaking of Cena's impact, his connection with Nolan is a perfect example of how these larger-than-life figures can become deeply personal for fans. But Cena's reach goes far beyond individual stories like Nolan's. He's a cultural icon, a true crossover star. Before we delve deeper into that, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the Royal Rumble and the power of fandom, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the AIPOP podcast. We've got a lot more to explore, so stick around.
You know what strikes me about Nolan's story? It's how Cena's message of hustle, loyalty, respect resonated with him during such a difficult period. I mean, it really speaks volumes about Cena's ability to connect with his audience on a deeper level, offering not just entertainment, but like a kind of moral compass.
It's true. It's like he became this symbol of perseverance for Nolan. And you can't forget about Cena's commitment to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He's performing his 700th wish this very weekend. That just reinforces his image as like a real-life superhero. But Cena's impact, it extends beyond individual fans like Nolan. I mean, he's become a genuine cultural phenomenon.
Oh, absolutely. Cena navigated that shift from the Attitude Era to the PG era with remarkable grace. He remained a top star while also expanding his appeal to a much wider audience, which is no easy feat.
Right.
And his transition to Hollywood, that's another testament to his versatility.
Yeah.
He's maintained his authenticity while broadening his reach, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, he really can do it all. Dominate in the ring and then just captivate audiences on the big screen. So what's the secret? What's the secret to his enduring appeal? What makes John Cena such a magnetic figure?
Well, I think it's a combination of factors. There's the undeniable charisma, the dedication to his craft, and that genuine connection he has with fans. He's never afraid to show vulnerability, which makes him relatable even while he's portraying this larger-than-life persona.
And you also can't overlook his insane work ethic. This is someone who's constantly pushing himself, evolving his character, finding new ways to entertain. He's not just coasting on past successes. He's constantly striving to be better.
Yeah, that's a great point. He embodies this idea of continuous growth, which I think is incredibly inspiring, especially for younger fans like Nolan. He's not just preaching hustle, loyalty, respect, he's living it.
He's walking the walk. And now we have this Royal Rumble, potentially one of his last appearances in the ring, taking place in a city that holds special meaning for him. Remember, Nolan became a New England Patriots fan because of his admiration for Cena, who's born in Massachusetts. It's like a beautiful full circle moment.
The poetic symmetry is undeniable. It adds another layer of emotional depth to this whole event. This could be the last time fans in Indianapolis witness Cena's magic in person.
Talk about high stakes. I can only imagine what's going through Nolan's mind right now. He's got his predictions, of course. He's hoping Charlotte Flair takes the women's Royal Rumble and Cena wins the men's. But as his mom said, even if Cena doesn't win, just being there to see his hero one last time will be a victory in itself.
That's the beauty of fandom. It transcends wins and losses. It's about the connection, the shared experience, the inspiration we draw from these larger-than-life figures.
It really is. It's about the stories we tell ourselves and each other, about the heroes who lift us up when we need it most. And if you're finding yourself inspired by this deep dive into the Royal Rumble and the impact of icons like John Cena, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the AIPOP podcast. We've got so much more to share with you.
Okay, so we've talked about potential surprise entrants, the buzz around, those dream matches, and the deeply personal connection fans like Nolan have with wrestlers like John Cena. But if we take a step back, for a moment and look at the bigger picture, this Royal Rumble, it feels like a microcosm of wrestling's lasting appeal. It's about the storytelling, the athleticism, the spectacle, and those moments that just resonate with us on a gut level.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. It's that unique blend of raw emotion, physical prowess, and captivating narratives. It keeps fans coming back for more. It's like a soap opera, a sporting event, and a live-action comic book all rolled into one. And within that blend, you have figures like John Cena who break free from the confines of the ring. They become cultural touchstones, inspiring people through their actions, both inside and outside the arena.
Cena's story really speaks to the power of authenticity, hard work, and a genuine desire to make a difference. He's not just entertaining, he's empowering. And I think that's why this Royal Rumble, potentially one of his last, feels so significant.
It's a moment to reflect on his legacy, to appreciate his impact on the world of wrestling and beyond. It's a chance to celebrate the joy, the inspiration, and the sense of community that he's helped to create.
The significance of this particular Rumble, as Patrick Talty pointed out, goes beyond just a single match. It's a culmination of Cena's incredible career and his impact on generations of fans.
Thinking back to those potential surprise entrants, it's interesting how many of them, like Cena, have also made their mark in Hollywood. The Rock, Batista, even John Cena himself. They've all successfully transitioned to the big screen. Do you think this crossover appeal is becoming more common in wrestling?
I think it speaks to the evolving nature of entertainment and the blurring lines between these different mediums. These wrestlers are proving that they're not just athletes or performers. They're versatile entertainers who can captivate audiences in a variety of ways. And for someone like Cena, who's always pushing himself to grow and evolve, Hollywood offers another avenue to explore his creative potential.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what the future holds for wrestling. Will we see even more crossover stars? Will the lines between sports entertainment and traditional entertainment continue to blur?
It's an exciting time to be a wrestling fan, that's for sure. The possibilities are endless, and who knows what surprises await us in the years to come. But one thing's for certain, the passion, the drama, and the larger-than-life characters will always be at the heart of wrestling's enduring appeal.
Absolutely, well said. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with this. What figures have inspired you in your life? Who are the heroes, the icons, the mentors who have helped shape your journey? And how do they connect to those broader cultural moments or events that have shaped your world?
It's a question worth pondering. Because in exploring those connections, we gain a deeper understanding not only of ourselves, but also of the shared human experience.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us on this Royal Rumble roller coaster. If you enjoyed this exploration of the Royal Rumble and the power of fandom, don't forget to like and subscribe to the AIPOP podcast for more insightful deep dives into the world of pop culture. Until next time, keep those inspirational figures close to your heart, and may your favorite wrestler win the Rumble.